Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Northgard. We're doing pretty alright on our goals here. We're halfway to the amount of fame necessary for a fame victory. We still do need to build an Altar of Kings. We do still need to colonize 5 additional areas. We have a couple of pretty easy colonizes down here, but we are just going to run out of room, right? We are too pressed up against yellow to be able to get to 12 without taking some stuff off of yellow. So I think that's got to be our focus this episode. We are... Unfortunately, I can't move the camera around while it's paused. But we have a bunch of military units right here. We have some shield bearers and stuff. We can make this happen. We can run over here and show this tower who's boss. Hopefully, yellow is also having trouble from other sides. You know, it'd be nice if they were able to get distracted by something else. We're working on building up enough weird to... I don't know, I guess we're going to high tide this right now, aren't we? It's adjacent to another place that's already high-tided, so we can do that. We suffer a pretty serious attack penalty in places that aren't high-tided. So what I was going to say is we're not that far from building up enough weird for ancient spirits, but I guess that's not really realistic. We gotta keep moving the water along with us. These guys have a really weird feel to their momentum. I kind of like it. We also, apparently, right as I loaded the game, hit enough lore for another knowledge. So, what do we want? Is this 9? Yeah, this will be the 9th one. So we could take... Oh, we'll probably take +3 happiness. I think that makes a lot of sense. We have plenty of living space left, so just increasing the rate at which people come in. And I mean, it's got to be another military thing, right? So attack and defense on the war chief up by 25%, or this thing that doesn't affect your ability to kill players, or fur coats, which we don't need at the moment, at least. I'm going to take legendary heroes. So we're going to unpause, grab this, and then we're going to probably just have at 'em. They are not completely defenseless, but we're pretty powerful. We're definitely going to have to focus on their units first. And notice they upgraded the tower, like, immediately. Oh, look at that! We had a spectral guy spawn. That's pretty handy. Especially since the tower is shooting at him, and he's not taking any meaningful damage. Right, we should have enough food. Oh, I didn't high tide. I still think we should, because we're gonna want to build here. But I'm a big dummy. That's definitely something I should have done. Ooh, they have a brewery. Let's watch how the damage is being distributed here. It's important to pull units back when they're taking hits they shouldn't be taking. Let's try to focus up a little bit. This spectral dude is actually very helpful. He's tanking a ton of damage. Alright, here come their war chiefs. They have some kind of like multiple war chief thing going on. I don't really know a lot about the horse clan. Actually, could you guys maybe focus up on this dude? There's no reason that we need to be getting hit by 2 enemies. Yeah, that spectral unit is awesome. Get out of there. Alright, we're going to back everybody up here. We're going to have the War Chief stand out in front. The War Chief and the Valkyrie. These are 2 units who can take a serious amount of punishment. So we have this thing going on. Oh, I need to be forging and... Hold on, we got like a lot of stuff to do. Right, you can't interact with like any of the menus while the game is paused, which is a little annoying. Okay, we should probably build one of these. I guess we need to be mining silver or iron. I always say silver. Mjolnir wouldn't be a bad pull. The Edda of Vor will help us get to our fame, and it'll give us enough weird right away to have some cool abilities stored up. That's probably the right one. Yeah, let's build one of these. So where am I going to get iron? We have iron in our territory. I guess down here... Oh, I gotta turn on the labels again. Oh, except we don't have enough buildings. We don't have enough building space. Can I... Shallow waters? No, I've already done shallow waters here. Well, shoot. That's inconvenient. Is there another place nearby? Okay, you guys are done here. Sorry, this is a tough moment during which to be reorienting myself. Here's what we do. Boy, why can't I... There it is. You guys do this for now. Ulf is trading wood with us. Okay, and we did manage to take this back over. So we're going to want our Spectral Warrior to not be standing in our territory, right? He makes everybody sad when he's in our territory. Actually, you know what? Let's just go and fight these dudes. The Spectral Warrior will die bravely in battle. And we'll totally kill these guys, because we have a ridiculous amount of damage output. Hold on, hold on. Not all of you need to be in there. Oh, I'm under attack over here as well. You know what? Bail on that. Alright, one of you get back to mining, the other one come over here and repair these buildings that we stole. And by repair these buildings that we stole, of course I mean build a watchtower. What am I thinking? Get on this first. If a house burns down or something, that's not really the end of the world. Get out of there. Okay. Our standing army is tremendously diminished. We really, really need to fix that. Okay. We have a lot of stuff on fire, and that earthquake just now has exacerbated the situation somewhat. Unfortunately, we don't have enough villagers to even set one person to repairing each thing. Hold on, we'll get this repaired, and then we'll have this person refocus southward. Okay, there we go. Everything's back to normal. My trading post still running? You are trading food with the Juggernaut. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm getting all distracted by the whole lot of things that we have to be doing all at the same time. Okay, get that fixed. So now we have one of these, which is fine. It's about to be winter, and I think we're all set for it. Like, we have a ton of wood income. All of the burning buildings are repaired. Yeah, everything is cool. Alright, nice easy winter. Obviously, we're not done fighting yellow, and the longer we give them to recover, the harder it's going to be for us to resume war against them. But the fact is, we do not, at the moment, have the ability to keep pushing them. You become a shield bearer. This building's not in rally mode. Oh, no, it is. Okay. You should also become a shield bearer. Okay. We should try to have a reasonable standing army over here. That's already been explored. We don't desperately need more happiness. Okay. So we have 8 people in our standing army. We do not have any axe throwers, and we should probably fix that. We should probably fix it soon. Honestly, this is not a bad place to do it. Have the axe thrower building right up front. Do you need to upgrade this? But it's gonna be a moment. Oh, we're getting attacked. These zombies are very slowly running over to my territory. You know, we can clear this thing out right now during the winter, but if we do so, yellow will probably expand into it, so we want to wait until we... Yeah, you know, we don't need to wait. Let's just go ahead and do it. Oh, wait, actually, it's coastal, isn't it? Yeah, so we don't even need to high tide it. I was gonna say we should wait until we have the food necessary to colonize it, but we totally do. And this will give us a little bit of iron. It does drop our food output a little bit lower than I would like, I guess. That's a thing to be concerned about. Over here and build me another tower. Just want to make sure that we are well defended along our front with yellow, because I have reason to believe that they might have some negative feelings about us. But we are doing all right. Oh, upgraded our... all of our... both of our hunters' lodges are upgraded. Fishery is upgraded. So many of the sound effects in the game sound like they're you getting murdered. Really wish they would cut that out. Okay. So we need an Altar of Kings in order to win the game. It's going to cost 300 wood and 300 money. We need more money, frankly. Oh, hold on. We're having a more immediate problem over here. You know what? We can come over here and clear this tile as well. Without any worry about another player stealing it from us. I guess I do need to be a little bit wary now that it's no longer winter. This would be a really good time for them to run in and attack. So we should keep our eye on the other players. But we should also clear this tile off. We have really good damage output even though we don't have axe throwers in our army yet. And I kind of would like to avoid building any for a little bit, if we can do that safely, just so that we maintain income, because that Altar of Kings has to get built. Alright, let's talk about relics and stuff, and also unit upgrades, I guess. What I'm most concerned about right now is this. Yeah, we just need more money. Okay, well, the good news is we have money buildings. We just need to actually make sure people are working at them. Okay, let's upgrade this thing and run another villager over to it. And then do we want to... Do we have a market? Yeah, we totally have a market. I'm gonna fill the market as well. We're going to end up not having a ton of spare food. But I mean, the food income's positive, and it's a long time till winter. We'll probably be okay. We just really, really need more cash. Then we're also going to need somebody to come over here and become a blacksmith, but that's a problem we can worry about in a little bit. So we've managed to push them back pretty hard. If we destroy their town hall, like, we don't need to worry about all of their territory. What we need to do is destroy their town hall. And we'll get a ton of fame for doing so, and also we'll have access to all of their territory then. I believe when their town hall is destroyed, all of their stuff just goes neutral. It looks like they're having a little bit of a rough go of it. My plan here is, let's just go ahead and high tide this now so that I don't forget, because I will. Obviously, my plan is just to go straight through the center. When we hit this, we can do the 1,000 weird ghost summon on them. We don't really need the sharp axes. I'm going to take fur coats just to give us a little bit more freedom. To be perfectly honest, as slowly as I'm executing our military push here, we may end up accidentally winning a knowledge victory. Alright, give me this guy. And then we need to assign some food people. Yeah, actually, putting 2 people on it is going to make us negative on food. As you can see here, it takes a really long time to build this up. One thing you can do is run... I believe you can run multiple trade routes to them with multiple trading posts, but I don't know that I want to do that necessarily. Do we want to be feeding them even more of our food, right? So let's go ahead and we have only 1 gatherer right now. Or only 1 villager, rather. I'm trying to figure out how we get more units into this army. We could probably cut a woodcutter. Red has unlocked Bloodbath. Where's Bloodbath? Okay, Bloodbath is level 2. So Red's... We're actually almost level 3 on our warpath. That's pretty cool. Alright, they're going for it. Sometimes I think the AI doesn't do a good job of paying attention to your total unit composition. Like, you notice they attacked the place where we didn't have all of the enemies, or all of our troops. But the smart move would have been to not attack us on this front at all, because we had an army local. I think they were just looking at this tile and seeing, well, it's undefended, rather than seeing that there's dudes over here. Okay, so we have 1 axe thrower. I should definitely have this in rally mode. Do we want to grab another one? I kind of think we'll just let things go as they're going for the moment. Oh, did you mine that all out already? Okay, well that's fine. Not too bad for us to have another bit of food gathering going on here. In fact, fishery. Okay, so now, while they're relatively weak, we should probably push. I kind of would like to wait for there to be more healing, but we should go while we have the moment. I can't select my unit. Okay, hold on, back up. I think this is an ill-considered attack. We're suffering here. Yeah, I really didn't think they were gonna have that many military units. Like, I saw the 3 or 4 guys that were over here, but I underestimated the amount of damage we were gonna take in attacking them. Tell you what I am gonna do, though. Them leaving that injured war chief this close to the edge. Let's see if we can, Hey, whole army, go! I'm pretty sure I had selected my whole army to attack there. You stay back. Okay. I just wanted to kill their war chief. So now he's on cooldown. They have 2 war chiefs, but one of them is on cooldown. Okay, we've met the Wolf Clan. The Wolf Clan is pushing fame about as effectively as we are. Which is to say, not really that effectively, for being honest. You know what we need? As much as I don't want to put our whole food situation in jeopardy here again, is... you gotta get... Ah, damn it. You should not always just hit the select whole army hotkey. So that was my Valkyrie. Are these... Hold on, are these buttons that I have to push? Oh, they totally are. I thought these were passive abilities. There were not a lot of active abilities in the game last time I played it. Alright, well, I committed some more healers, but now I think I'm gonna break at least one of them off to become a military unit. Let's see, our warband is a warrior, 2 shield bearers, an axe thrower. So I would love another axe thrower. And honestly, one more shield bearer would also be great. Here, let's do this. This puts us in a pretty good position. We got a rat infestation coming, which is not a big deal. We have some food, not as much as I would like. After we finish this thing, it's definitely time to improve the tools of our food people. I guess we already did improve hunters and fishermen. You remain a healer, because you're gonna be needed. Let's run in here and just try to get a... Okay, we got a kill and lost nobody. Basically just small bits of harassment while we figure our stuff out. It's important to keep their army size low. My attack has soured relations with Colby. Did Colby feel like we were friends prior to that moment? Because that seems like a weird idea. Alright, this winter is going to be hard. There's no 2 ways about that. You know, this is worth the upgrade. I was holding off on that, but getting stuff done is important. So blue is definitely someone to keep an eye on. With that amount of fame, I think it's pretty obvious that they're going for the victory type. We need to make another Valkyrie. We just need more people, frankly. And we're pumping them out as quick as we can. But I really want another Valkyrie. To replace the one that we lost. And then we're going to need to assign a villager to here. Alright, 5 of us are sick, so we probably ought to... Let's see. We definitely can't pull anybody off of wood cutting, and in fact we need to put somebody onto wood cutting. Who's doing something non-essential? You know, we don't need 2 people working on this. This is not urgent. Let's fill up the healer core here. And in fact, I'm going to pull you off of that and have you go cut wood. We're going to have to put some people on our second woodcutter's lodge, probably. I don't really want to cut anybody from food or from happiness. Although I guess for the moment, our happiness is kind of irrelevant, right? Because it's like, I don't think that it being more below 0 has any effect. Like, we're going to be below 0 as long as there are sick people. So let's do this for a moment. Until we get the sickness under control, and then once that happens, we can consider fixing the happiness situation. But I think at -6 wood, we should be okay through the rest of this winter. Oh, they're also sick, and one of their war chiefs... Oh, man. Man, I want to run over there and take advantage of that. Not safe to do so, really, though. Just walking so close to the edge, and look at that guy, and oh, man. I wonder if we could... I'm going to keep an eye on him. Okay, Einar forged a big relic. For a second there, I thought that was my relic being finished, which I was actually pretty excited about. Alright, they're healing. Let's disrupt. So War Chief, Fear? Kill that guy. Kill the War Chief and then bail. I don't think we're here to actually fight. Get back on our side of the line. Change my mind. Run over there and kill that guy. Nope, never mind. They turned on us with tremendous effectiveness there. Alright, we have a lot of blood spilled. We are doing miserably on wood. Where's my marketplace? I'm just gonna buy a little bit of wood. It's not really how I want to be using that. And then we're going to pull people back to happiness. Because now that we're no longer sick, we can be positive on happiness again. We have the maximum possible number of healers. Yep. And all of the healer upgrades. Sorry, probably not all the healer upgrades. We probably don't have their job upgrade. Okay, that was a tough winter, but we made it through. We are healing just as efficiently as it is possible for us to heal. Einar is right on our heels as far as fame goes. It's going to get a little bit better for us. Ooh, he summoned white wolves. I would not want to fight him. Do we know where he is? Oh, that's interesting. You know what? I was seeing this as though it was a coastline. It is absolutely not a coastline. That's a problem. We need to, we need to tower up over here. Well, also, apparently, I never repaired that tower. That's the thing that's going to have to wait a minute. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was going to be possible for us to lose that territory. Well, that puts some serious priority on getting this so that we, you know, we don't lose this to them as well. Pretty expensive to buy enough food to do it, though. We never actually searched this ruin, either. Okay. That probably makes it worthwhile. I'm going to go ahead and spend the money. We're going to need a little bit more, but once we take this over, we'll be able to search it and replace a lot of the cash. Also, this gloam that's happening here, this needs to not be the case. That's very annoying. Okay, so we are at 9 areas controlled. This will be 10. We can take the stuff from yellow and win that way. Is there any reason... I suppose merchants producing more crowns and market price places going down are both important. Colonization might actually be really good for us, though. Let's take this. Okay, and we have our relic. Doesn't much matter where it goes. Okay, and now we have 1,300 weird saved up. We gotta get to 14, or we gotta get to 430 here. Okay, you guys all work food for a minute. And you... sorry, pause is what I want. Let's take a moment and consider here. We don't have the money. Okay, well, that seals it then. We definitely want to upgrade our military units, but we need to have money first. Attack range and attack power up by 30% seems huge. 15% attack and charge. Makes them even harder to kill with range damage. That's going to be important for clearing towers on the way to Yellow's capital. So basically, we'd really love to do multiples of these. I guess we don't even have enough iron, though. What else might we want to... Because these tools only cost 5 iron. So we could do one warband upgrade and one normal upgrade. I guess merchants, probably. Let's do that one now. Pay a little bit of money to make a little bit more money. You should go back to a place where you can... sorry, you should go repair this thing. Yeah, I would love to run through here and murder them, but it's a little unrealistic at the moment. I can't colonize an area that is defended? Oh, there's a single skirmisher in this tile. Well, let's go fix that. I'm definitely a little worried about us getting attacked in the backfield here. Really? Blue's gonna actually try to take this. Nope, changed his mind. I think he did the math there and realized that this is not a good use of his health. I respect that. Alright, the tower obviously is not enough to stop an actual attempt at conquering, but it is enough to slow one down. Let's have you become a scout and come and search this real quick. We are getting out-famed a little bit. It's harsh because Blue can use warships to generate fame, or longships rather, which we cannot do. And we have fame coming through from this, although I don't know exactly how much. Our Norns have produced a total of 7 fame. Pretty cool. I mean, should we take this from Blue? Blue is friendly with us. Probably not. I definitely don't want to move my my people away until... Shoot, I selected all of my villagers there. I probably shouldn't have done that. It's probably just a one healer job. Well, whatever. They'll get the healing done quickly. As soon as this is completed, though, and it can hold the territory for us for a moment while we reposition the army in case we do get attacked, I think we rotate back around up north. You know, we have to start thinking pretty seriously about actually getting the Altar of the Kings built. So maybe this would be a good time for that. Ooh. A blizzard is upcoming. Blizzards are... I mean, as you might imagine, blizzards are not great. Blizzards are a bad time. Alright, we don't actually need a scout anymore. We can see as much territory as we will ever need. So let's start working on producing more money. Okay, that building is full. We could upgrade it. We cannot upgrade it. We are out of stone. I need to mine more stone. We certainly have places where we can do that. I'm not going to stress about it too much right now. Yeah, they have, Yellow has a pretty decent standing army here. So the question is, do we just summon spectral warriors and hope that that's enough of a distraction? Actually, yeah, I think that probably is exactly what we do. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually bother to take one of these. I think we're going to go for the axe thrower upgrade. It's pretty significant, and that means somebody's got to get over here and actually do this. You two, don't do that. Ignore that order. I'm so used to assigning workers by hitting the select all button, which is not a good way to do that when you only want one person to go to a thing. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hope that Blue doesn't attack us. for the moment. I know it doesn't sound like a great strategy, but... Alright, let's back off. I'm hoping that if we back off, we back out of the territories at the edge here, maybe they'll sort of lose focus and move their guys away. What I would love to do... I'm going to go ahead and feast us. What I would love to do is attack them right before the blizzard. Like, kill all their dudes here and then have the blizzard hit so that it's not really safe for them to come back out to try to get their revenge upon us. Why can I... Oh, I don't have the stone. Sure, that would be why. Damn you, stone. Well, that means that we can get a couple of people set up as military units. Einar has built his Altar of Kings. He is very close to the victory, actually. We might end up having to fight Einar just because we need to slow him down. Man, that's really not where I want to be, but look at how undefended this territory is right now. We're at 10. Yeah, my plan was to kill yellow. And thus squash the beef between us. But we're gonna have to kill... We're gonna have to do blue dirty here, I think. Out of curiosity, are we anywhere... Oh, you know what? We're getting pretty close to having a giant of our very own. Oh, and we're out of happiness. We do need better houses. I'm gonna buy some stone, maybe? Stone's very expensive. 5 stone for 200 money. Like, we do still want to have the money to build the altar. Alright, Yellow has decided to do the thing that I was gonna do. Attack us right before the blizzard hits. If we can get a kill on this warlord, that's pretty good for us, actually. Alright, where's my shield bearer? You go first. Boy, it is impossible to select a particular military unit. Where the hell is everybody? Guys, follow orders. I tell you to come back into my territory, I expect you to, like, come back into my territory. Alright, we definitely need healers. I'm gonna massacre our food output here. We almost have enough wood. Like, we have enough wood to build the altar right now, but we could not afford to build the altar right now. Let's, I guess, just try to... Let's see how bad things get when the blizzard kicks into full gear here. We might be able to offset... Maybe? Because, like, we can have a considerable amount of food loss. That doesn't matter too much. We stockpiled pretty effectively. I think we might be... It might just be the case that Yellow's effectively no longer attackable. If they're going to put all of their military units in this tile and also have a tower, that makes that very, very tough for us. And somebody's got to do something about Einar. So maybe we wait until the blizzard's over and then we push... Jesus. Look at the speed that we're losing food at here. Food. Wood. Look at the speed with which we are losing wood. Blizzards are harsh. Alright, so one healer. We're still at minus 41 wood. Jesus Christ. That's too much. That's too much wood. Well, we're never going to get our Altar of Kings built, so maybe it doesn't matter. It's a relatively short winter. If we can just survive the thing here, just survive the blizzard, we'll be okay. I'm gonna buy some wood, I guess. That sucks. It's a very inefficient way to acquire wood. But we just want to stay off of having 0. Because people who are... When you're at 0 wood, people start freezing, and then they start suffering serious penalties and you know, dying as well. Also dying from it. Well, I'm glad I didn't build the Altar of Kings, because that would have made this really awkward. And now we're starving, and the wood's all gone, and there's nothing we can do about it because we don't have enough money. But as soon as the winter ends, everything's going to be fine all over again. Okay. Everything's positive. Now we need more everything. Here, probably what we should do is take these two guys and instead have them become brewers. I'm not even allowed to use this brewery. I was kind of hoping, since it existed before we got there, that we'd be able to use it. Never mind then. What I want is for one of them to come over here and help mine stone, I suppose. We'll throw out some house upgrades. That'll get us a couple of points of happiness. Okay. And also population space, even though we don't need it. Alright, the really good news, I suppose, for us is that blue has stopped making progress. Wait, did it? When I told it to pull a woodcutter over to become a brewer, it pulled a woodcutter from the place with the forest, not from the place without the forest. And we're going to have fallen sailors to deal with, which I'm not, like, excited about, obviously. The thing is, if we go to attack blue, we're going to get attacked by yellow, almost certainly. So maybe the right move here. It's so hard to know. If we knew where the fallen sailors were going to hit, we could just build towers. We could just build towers. We have a lot of materials. Okay. A giant of our very own. Welcome to the team, Blaine. And now there's no sense in even having a trade route running to them. In fact, yeah, it ended the trade route for us. Somebody killed the kobolds, which is a real shame. I guess we're just going to trade food with Einar? So we do still need money. I'm going to trade... Yeah, it's still food. For the moment, we will just trade food with Einar. Okay, so our warband could be a little bit larger. How are we going to do that? So we still have to put together the money. It might be a good idea to just go ahead and build the altar first. At this point, like, Monster Slayer doesn't do anything. Negotiation's fine, but honestly, maybe it's just head toward colonization. We get Freya's Blessing, which would have been okay to have earlier. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back off. We're going to fight the fallen sailors. We're going to let them fall back and fight their fallen sailors. Then we're going to surge back to the front, and we're going to kill everybody. I need... Okay, you do that. You do that. Yeah, once they're done fighting their fallen sailors, I want to summon our own fallen sailors with our weird spell and then attack. We're just gonna try to overwhelm them with a lot of violence back to back to back that they don't have time to recover from. Okay, so what's my warband right now look like? It's definitely too many axe throwers for it to be smart to build another axe thrower. Let's just do this. Okay, great big terrifying warband. Alright, down here, it looks like that's the only one. And we don't currently have any healers. We're going to need healers. Einar's at 1,000 fame, but he... You know, it's not just about getting 1,000 fame. He has to do some other stuff for this to work out for him. And we don't necessarily have to go to war with him at all. It looks like they maybe just didn't get attacked by fallen sailors. Oh no, they got attacked only here. Only in one tile where they already had a tower. pretty good for them. We could probably pull one of you guys off to become a warrior. We're probably just going to have to brute force it a little bit. Alright, let's go. Ancient Spirit. They do have a tower in literally every coastal zone, so that's crummy. Oh, not here. I mean, obviously the advantage of doing it here is that then there's some damage already happening in this place, but I'm going to do it over here. Let's see what they do about this. It didn't actually cast. Hey, guys. Okay, there we go. Are you guys going to do the thing that I said to do? Nope, because you can cast it on coastal territories that have rocks. Okay, there they go. I was going to say, but apparently they can't get over the rocks. And I mean, 5 Spectral Warriors is not nothing. They're going to have to devote some actual defense forces here. Okay, good enough for me. So what we want is for a shield bearer to be first across, just to absorb tower fire as much as possible. What the hell? Oh, right, we got feared. Speaking of fear. Nope, wrong one. Okay. That looks fairly successful. I am noticing kind of a lot of idle wandering around from our troops. You know what we need is more food, actually. It's really hard to select the little units under the giant. But it's also really important to select the little units under the giant. So I have no idea how much colonization cost is going to be here, but we need money. Or we need food, rather. It's going to be 500 something, right? What is this? Draugr spawning from portals. Okay, not a big deal. The injured people should probably get back across the line so that we can get healed. Food. That's a pretty good place for Draugr to spawn, actually. In fact, we'll just move these two over here. And then we can just let the tower deal with them. They will not be able to kill the tower fast enough for it to matter. Yeah, everybody who's wounded can just cross. You can stay right here. So it is going to be 670. We can sacrifice our Valkyrie. Oh wait, we have to upgrade Valkyries to do that. I'm inclined to just buy the food. Food's not that expensive to purchase. Was it 5? It's 670. Okay, that's still a lot. We need to change our trade route as well. Okay, we're building it up, but, I mean, it's about to be, oh no, not you. You two stay over here. In fact, you also stay over here. Okay, this shouldn't be a problem. I'm just gonna have the giant stay up here. They are going to be quite unhappy with this guy around, but I don't really, like... We're just gonna be unhappy for a minute. I definitely don't want to move anybody over into a, I I don't want to move him into a place where he's just going to die. Okay, I need somebody to become a healer. So that was 11, right? We're pretty close. We can build ourselves a mine here. Mine out a little bit more iron, and then use the iron to upgrade the Valkyrie, yeah, to gain the Purify ability, to then purify this region and instantly gain control of it. Because that is what that does, right? Well, let me make sure. Yes, immediately colonize an enemy zone. Wait, really? Okay. Well, whatever. That seems like that shouldn't do that, but okay. Somebody get on this, please don't let it burn down. It doesn't take very long to repair stuff. And I know we're giving them time to recover here, but I gotta make sure that we aren't becoming weak in the interim. And we're definitely gonna do just the same thing again. We're gonna pull in Ancient Spirits, but this time we can pull them in right here. I don't know. Do I think that's gonna be better or worse for us? Okay, Molten Rock will soon fall on Northgard. My plan is to not care about that. It's my most fervent hope that we will be able to just completely ignore that. Okay, so we have all these things. We do need to not be unhappy so much, I guess. Shoot. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. The Spectral Warrior can't go anywhere. And Red is going to win the game fairly soon. How much? Oh, you need 2,000 commercial influence. Hey, we know he's gaining quickly, so it's not like we can ignore it, but it's not so bad. Alright, the woodcutter camp here could use another body. Here, you should at least be on this side of this line. Okay, no longer winter. Well, I guess let's do it. The immediate, the Sanctify's just not going to happen. Alright, so do we want to try to pull them over to here? Like, my biggest concern is that they won't go for it over here. I think we just brute force it. Right, left click to make the ability happen, SB. There we go. And we're definitely going to have Blaine go in first. Sorry, as soon as it takes forever for them to actually go in, which I guess makes sense. You want the other player to have time to respond to it, right? All right, go 2. We're actually killing the tower pretty quickly. I tried to Warcry them, but they Warcried me first. All right, let's try to focus up here. Shoot. We are not winning. Partially because we have very poor focus, I think. It's hard to do it. It's hard to focus fire enemy units effectively. Alright, we're positive on stuff. If we kill yellow here, which we can do. Oh. Damn it. Guys. My plan there to have my axe throwers not be in the very front of that battle was foiled by the fact that they run a lot faster than all of the other units in the world. It's so hard to select individual units in battle because you can't see anything and their health bars all go over top of each other. Alright, well, that's probably the game then. I don't see how we could... It to some degree, it depends on the other players, actually winning. But it's hard to imagine that we could still pull this off because blue and red are both working really hard on their victory conditions. And if we lose this territory, there's no... I can't imagine a way that we could pull this back. If we grab all of our merchants and make them military units really fast, It does take a while to decolonize a thing. I'm trying to like... Okay, that was still decolonizing while my units were in it, which by the way is not the way that works when you do it. I mean, I'm not too worried about mining the stone quickly. And then we definitely need a road to Valhalla, because Valkyries are really valuable. I mean, blue is probably out of territory to expand into, right? Okay, looks like the Giant's actually successfully tanking almost everything here. I think we probably don't even bother recolonizing this. We just push straight into there if we're able to take this down, because of the fact that yellow's relatively weak. Kill him. Everybody focus up on that guy. Like, yellow can't have much population left, right? So we do have to decolonize this. We can't just run deeper into his territory. But yeah, he's in full desperation mode now. This is it's bad timing for sure. We're gonna have some serious problems in a second here. Can I build a tower in this tile? And then also in this tile? Oh, this is the one. Okay. Get over here and decolonize this. Because if we break this tower down, which we will, and then we destroy this, we decolonize this tile, they just die. And they no longer have the population to fight us, I don't think. Well, feast. This seems like an okay time for a feast. They're gonna do this thing, which is very annoying. They're gonna continuously run military units into the tile, which is going to slow our... See, when you have a unit in the tile, it's supposed to stop the decolonization bar. I know we didn't see that happen earlier. Why do... Oh, right. Healers. You know what? You're gonna become axe throwers? It's like, why do we have so many people who aren't working? But that's because all of our injured units are outside of our territory. I'm pretty sure that decolonizing this immediately removes yellow from the game, which is really important for us right now. Because we're going to need a bunch of axe throwers to kill these guys. Alright. We've slain Colby. Now our military units need to return home to do combat. But now that we've done that, we have a ton of territory to expand into if we can just get the resources together for it. We definitely have to do a Valkyrie upgrade. Hold on, we'll get there. Are we good everywhere else then? No, there are definitely still combat sounds happening. Run away! Okay, that was a huge pain, but we got there. We don't have a lot of money right now. Probably because a bunch of our merchants got killed. But like we're on the back end of it now. If we can just, whew, okay, if we can just recover here. We have all the territory in the world. All right, so why am I not allowed to do this? Building required. That's not correct. Oh, did I lose? Hold on. Is that what happened? No, the happiness building's still here. Colonization seems like an important technology at this moment. Maybe it's because I don't actually have a Valkyrie. Yep, that was it. Okay. That has to happen. Somebody needs to do that. And then we need to put together enough food to colonize one more area. This iron mine is out, so you need to... I mean, basically at this point, we're just food production. Hardcore food production. We're in kind of a bad spot regarding happiness. Why are we so unhappy? Oh, the Spectral Warrior, sure. Go stand over here, buddy. Let's say, if we get too happy, we'll see our resource generation rate shoot through the roof, because unhappy people are less good at generating stuff. Okay, so we need to make the wood and make the money to build the altar. We need to colonize one region and then sanctify our Valkyrie to claim the other region, and then we win. That's all we have to do from here. Apparently we have sheep. I did not realize. Oh, because we gained control of the Jotnar tile, which has sheep on it. And Einar is very close. It's very close. Close enough that I'm real worried about it, actually. Alright, who do we have doing jobs that aren't necessary? The healers really could be doing other stuff. Like, we've recovered, right? We do need to refill the buildings that got emptied by the giants, or by the rock monsters. Yeah, like that. To be perfectly honest, both of you can just get on that. And then we need to... Almost everybody is mission critical at the moment. Oh, you know what? We don't need this much standing army. Let's bring the army back down here, and some of you guys can become other things. You go do this. You go do that. And then we probably are going to end up needing another woodcutter's lodge. We just need enough of a standing army that Blue can't roll over here and trivially murder us. This guy doesn't really need to be this anymore. I did the thing again, didn't I? I sure did. You get so used to hitting E to just select all of your units at the same time, all of your military units at the same time. It's really not how I want to be doing things. Okay, so we're positive on lots of stuff. We can... You have to get out of that tile so that I can colonize it safely. Yeah, he's gaining, but he's gaining slowly. We don't know for sure whether he has the territory for the win. My man needs to go over here. Okay, so that's the food. We have to get to 300, 300. And then we can build our altar. We're close, we're close, we're close. It's going to be a Kraken, which is not a big deal to us. Might be a big deal to what's-his-face over here. Enough weird to cast High Tide, but it doesn't help us to do so. It really is just a waiting game at this point, I think. These numbers have to get to 300. As soon as the winter ends, our rate of wood production is going to skyrocket. We're already trading as efficiently as possible and producing as much... Oh, we're trading wood, though. Let's do that. Let's change that one. It's gonna say, like, we just gotta be producing money, right? Oh, there is an ancient graveyard we could... whatever. Whatever, our problem is not military at this point. The fact that we've been trading with Blue for a long time probably means he won't attack us. Oh, I actually got our... I didn't even realize there was a rock golem in this space, so I got our spectral dude killed. There's still someone standing off in the ocean over here, just sort of observing, maybe doing a little dance? I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, new year. We are very, very close to being able to build our altar. And then once we... Yeah, somebody make this altar happen. And then once we have that going, we no longer need quite so many woodcutters. This suddenly becomes really important. And I think we're maybe gonna actually make it. Just come over here and colonize any tile, right? Immediately colonize a neutral or enemy zone. I guess I could colonize Blue's territory. Oh, no! Defeat at the very last moment. It doesn't even actually pop the notifications. I'm assuming that was Blue. Yes, Einar became the king of Northgard with literally seconds left on the clock. Well, that was a good game at least, and I'm glad that I didn't win in the sense that, like, it's nice that I don't automatically win. It's nice that the AI is playing the game enough, right, to be a legitimate threat. Wow, Blue really conquered a pretty huge territory. Alright, well that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to start a new game with the Snake Clan next episode. I'm eager to see what the snakes are all about, so come back tomorrow for that. And we'll see you then.